Hey there guys, welcome back to more Paper Mario Without Open Your Door. I am right here because, first of all, I want to show you something that I did. I made a couple of things with my recipes-ness. Okay, I made a Honey Ultra with a Ultra Shroom and honey syrup. I'm just getting some, I'm unlocking some recipes here, and I figured I'd do some of that off-screen. Fried egg, that was the Mystic Egg that we got. Healthy salad, you know, because everyone likes a healthy salad, except for those who don't like to eat healthy. Like, you know, me. Coconut bomb, I use a coconut and a fire flower. But anyways, enough about that. One more thing I want to do before we take the XS Express. I forgot to do this once I got this paper tube mode. You go in this house and go, oh my god, oh ho 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 ho, it's a Shine Sprite! Now, we have 3 again, so I can power up a partner. So, you know what I'm going to... Oh yeah, we appear out of this guy's drawer. It's pretty funny. What does this guy say anyways? What is up, Koopa Man? Yet another day dwindles away while I loaf in bed doing nothing. Oh well, I still deserve down catching it. Okay, you are a very interesting guy there, fella. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. We're gonna go power up somebody. Who should I power up? Oh, I could have already powered up somebody. Let's see. Who do I want to power up? I want to power up Goombella! Because she's good! And also, her Ultra move is really very Ultra-y. No, it's really good though, trust me. It is Rally Wink, which allows Mario to have a second turn in a row. And I don't think you realize how powerful and broken that move is. It's very good for bosses, because you can, like, kind of rape them. Anyways, I'll meet you back at the train. I have no idea. Hey, I got an email. I love getting mail, that's the wrong button. Yep, that's definitely the wrong button. Who is it? Oh god. Are you Mario? Did this email... Did you get this email? Look, technology freaks me out, so if you're not Mario, please destroy this email, okay? Thanks for capturing my friend. Oh, the creepy steeple guys. Oh, they're thanking us. Well, that's nice. They are definitely welcome. Anyway, we're gonna talk to this guy and be like, oh, this is bound for Poshley Heights. Yes, we will be boarding the ritziest train around. I'm not sure what ritziest means, but I like Ritz crackers, so how bad can it be? All aboard! This is so exciting for me. And with that, kicks off Chapter 6. As soon as it comes up. Chapter 6. 3 days of excess. Oh yeah. It's not literally 3 days, don't worry. Well, unless you really, really suck. Hey, it's Mario's room. It's funny because we are Mario, so of course we're in Mario's room. Oh yeah, the XS Express. This is so deluxe, man. Three days to Poshley Heights are gonna be over like that. Sadly, you're right. I do not want this to be over. Huh? Hey, you see that? Something on the floor. When did that get there? That's strange. Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now, or a sticky, yummy doom awaits it. What? That does not sound good at all! Whoa, what a freaky threat! You don't think it could be Beldam's work, do you? Whoever this psycho is, you gotta figure out they're on this train, right? Yeah. You gotta get this nut before anything bad goes on this train. I think this is it's so interesting to me because, like, oh, there's a dried shroom. It's so interesting because you're on the train and it's just only so big, and you know that there has to be a culprit somewhere on this train and you don't know who it is. So it's like a crime scene that you have to investigate. Yeah, investigate. So I think that's really cool. That's a really cool idea. It was me and my tile paranoia here. What do you say? What do you say? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a dining car where you eat and stuff. Some people take this train just so they can eat our yummily fabulous food. And just trip, we have a super famous actor on board, Zip Toad. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm totally swooning. I so hope he comes here to eat soon. Yeah. Apparently, there's this actor, Zip Toad. He's a toad. He zips. Because Zip and Toad. I don't know. And this is a shop with stuff in it that I don't really want, I guess, so... I think I know what to do first. We have to go see a certain somebody who, for this chapter, is the person who pronounces our name wrong, or actually says our name wrong altogether, actually. I'm on my way back home. I have strayed so long, I have forgotten what it looks like. Haha! We're not supposed to talk to this guy yet. We're just exploring some rooms, I guess, until we figure out what to do. What do you want? Me? I have a very important deal that I attend to once we arrive in Poshley Heights. I'm traveling on business, so everything goes on the expense account. Yes! Okay, good for you. I'm so happy for you, not really, though. I mean, I'm just neutral for you. I'm not really happy or sad for you. I'm just kind of neutral. Oh, this is the Bomb family. We've seen these people like Blitzville and other places. Yeah, see, they remember us. Well, certainly it's a fitting place for a celebrity like you. Oh, thank you, sir. You deserve a cookie. What do you want? Hello to you, and welcome to the Excess Express. I am the conductor of this train. And I trust... Why are you standing, like, in... Okay. And I trust you must be Mr. Mario from Room 5. Make yourself at home, sir. Okay, this is where you have to go. What's that? Some sort of sticky, yummy threat? Oh, I see. Good gracious me. If I hear anything else, I will let you know immediately. Whew. Good thing we warned him about that sticky, yummy threat that we got, because, you know, this is some serious business we got here. Wait, what do we have here? It seems like a commotion. Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is a question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all. What? A mystery?! A mystery, you just said? And, exactly what kind of dish is that? I am known as Pennington. You likely would not guess it, but I am a detective. I kind of figured with the magnifying glass and the detective hat and all. At the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. Ooh! The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all! And this, esteemed friends, leads me to believe that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman! I don't know, Pennington, that doesn't sound, pretty likely. Are you totally cuckoo? I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Pardon me, sorry. Please accept my apologies, my dear woman. I felt I needed to practice my accusation skills, you understand? Yes, sorry. Yeah, okay then. Very good. Now, let us get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Let me get this straight. So, what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is, and, I guess that is about it, right? Oh, this scene is totally for total squares. Forget you guys, I'm going back to my room. Oh, that's Zip Toad! Arrgh! You there, in a bit of a hurry to get back to your room, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. Harley? I have broken the case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip Toad, the actor! Zip Toad? The Zip Toad? No way, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up, you Tweety Geezer. Tweety? Geezer? Geezer! I can't say I deserve such a verbal thrashing, but, well, then, who did do it, huh? This puzzle deepened with every compounding step. Ooh, what do we have here? A clue! There are traces of something on the carpeting. Whoa, this looks like spilled stew on the carpet. Nasty, I almost stepped in it. We can just follow the trail to the thief, don't you think? And you know what? It might even be the nut who made the sticky, yummy thread. What makes me say that? If you steal, you probably do other bad stuff, right? I guess that's a good point, Yoshi. We will find out, I guess, once we follow this trail to the end of the trail, because it's a trail, and it stops here. Room number 3. It's a big, fat, gluttonous toad! I would have never have guessed that. And one of them is an issue to the... No, it's looking in people's drawers, why not? There's a large photo of Chef Chibi on the cover. His smile is just blinding. Okay, well, I think it's you. Whoa, 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 what do you want? Burp! Sorry about that. Now, what were you just saying? A pot from the kitchen? Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen, you blame the chubby guy. Not nice! What? Drops the stew on the floor outside? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. No, people spill stuff. There's nothing in the drawer, so no need to look. You won't find a thing. And magically, there will be something under the magazine. What? There's something under the magazines. You get a gallipod. Oh my god, I would have never guessed. Joe, I'm sorry, I ate it all. It was me. Whew. So, you were the enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal and to devour more. Okay, I don't think yeah. And you sold the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots? Answer! Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry, but it was a brief moment of weakness. Stupid, stupid, stupid! Justice has been served. Very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur. You, my dear sir. Yes, you with the unkempt facial hair. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as a correct person to collar the ruffian. Now, how about the note in your room? Yes, I know of it. As a lone detective on this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in room 6 so that we may discuss this in private. Okay. Let's discuss the matter in private, I guess. Oh, and please return the pot to the chef, if you would. Of course, that's only the responsible thing to do. And we are responsible human beings. Also, I'm just going in here for a sec because I'm almost certain that there is a... No? Ah, there's a star piece here. Hooray! Okay, now, someone should definitely clean that stew up. It is mortifying! It's mortifying, I say! Yo, chef, here's your pot. Oh, wait, he said something funny. What did he say? Oh, so you found the beef! Oh, wait, I mean the thief! I am joyful! He has a speech impediment. It is empty, of course, but it is mine and I love it! Thanks to you, from me! Here's just a taste of my powerful gratitude. Please fake it. Why must I butcher this language so shameful? Please take it, I mean! Hey, we get a star piece. That's pretty nice of that chef guy. I will take it with honor. I don't know how you take a star piece with honor, but whatever, I've done it. Aha! I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work in this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is a sticky, yummy malcontent. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his room. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then, I shall take you on as my new assistant. Okay. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I am a detective from Poshley Heights. I am known in the circles as the penguin with the improbably large brain. I am sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. As far as your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Ho ho ho, all too easy! You, sir, are obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? What? No, that is such an insult, apparently. No need to introduce yourself, I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat, our man has declared this intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. I didn't see anything about an explosion, but okay. The family of Bob-Ombs, they are definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we will reduce the case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. Alright, but I doubt it's those bombs. Those bombs seem pretty, oh, thieving. That's a really nice touch they did, I like it. We've been CSIing all day. Oh, seems to be arguing here. I think we should get a little above the Advanced Learner's Classic series of Bob-Ombery. 2 words, cheap and boring. Think more luxurious here. Perhaps a car or a house. Isn't he like 2? Bob is too small for such things, Gold Bob. Stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. What? Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you became being a champion? Well, so, think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Okay, here's a hint. It starts with an A. Got it? Okay, here's your second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Now you've got it, don't you? Okay, and that's all he gives us. So, we gotta find out who this guy, what this guy wants for an autograph. I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Well, basically, he just told us the answer to that little question. We know who to get an autograph from now, and it's no one famous at all. Nope, it is actually way at the other end of this train. It is pretty obvious, but yep, no, I'm gonna do it first before I call it quits. This train is of you know, pretty fair size. It's you know, it's not huge, but wow. I'm almost sure there's a star piece hidden in one of the drawers. In a certain room. Hey, look, it's a save block. Oh, what? What? Yoshi, get off the tile. Mario, get off the tile. Yay, it's a star piece. That was weird. That seemed like a little bit of lag there. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for a little above. Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir. Aw, thanks, man. Thanks, guy. Thing guy. An autograph from the XS Express engineer. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. Alright, so when we come back, we're going to continue this mystery of the sticky yummy threat and also give Bub the autograph, because that's equally important. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.